I'm going to ask Amiee a quick question. So, Amiee, yesterday I was asking you whether your hair was naturally curly, which you said it was. Now, today you've come in perfectly straight hair. Was the hair straightened yesterday for the date or straightened this morning when you got up?
Definitely yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
So this morning,
no,
you've given up. You've just come in and what the hell, didn't put yourself together.
I'm wearing a hat here, Dave.
That's right. Chris has got his hat on. Amiee hasn't done her hair.
So you guys started out at Good Life Fitness last night. How did that go?
It was awesome. Like, we had Alyssa took us through a circuit training program, and I definitely showed Chris up all the time. Oh, yeah. Like, nice. Especially like the pulley-uppy things. I don't even know.
Pulley-uppies.
Yeah.
It was like a ride at Disneyland.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Dude's like pumped though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Pumped.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was good. Yeah.
Did you share like a sweaty kiss while you were there at Good Life or not?
Not a Good Life, no. The kiss came later on.
And then you guys were off to Avocado, where Chris said of all the dates, this was the most romantic and beautiful ambiance, I guess, at the restaurant.
For sure, yeah. Local band there. One of the members, Mark, came up to us, gave us each a shot of tequila, and dedicated songs to us.
Nice.
And we're doing covers for like Mary J. Blige, like acoustic version. It was awesome. It was great. Yeah.
Good food too.
Yeah, great food. Yeah.
And how was the conversation for you guys? Did it go smooth? I got to say, like you came in here and the body language was awesome again with all 5 girls. And then today you come in, you're like leaning around to me, and you got your arm almost around her, talking to her, looking in her eyes.
Sitting where I'm sitting, I feel like there has been a lot of body language actually. And I wasn't here yesterday, so this is the first time I'm seeing you guys together.
That's coming from a professional.
You know me, right? Like, total pro at body language.
Yeah.
I read between the lines. But you guys obviously get along really well and had no trouble with conversation.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And we've talked about it before, Chris, but again, hats off to you. You have obviously made it very easy for 5 gals to go to date. You know, you're obviously a person who can carry a conversation and move things along. You know, then feel good and comfortable, and all the gals have nothing but good things to say. So cool.
Was there anything that surprised you about Amiee?
Amy, show up. Jason, our driver, drove me to her house and knocked on the door, and her dad's there.
Yeah!
He has, I think, 4 or 5 questions prepped for me.
Nice!
Including that stripper one that Rob and Dave were talking about yesterday.
Nice!
Which was, would, Amiee, if you guys were in a relationship, would you allow Chris to go to a stripper?
Right. And he actually extended the question and asked I would invite him as well.
That's pretty cool.
I think it was a loaded question myself.
Amiee, is his nickname Old Yeller? Is that
Yeah,
there's a post on the Bachelor page on the comments on Connor's blog that says, "Hi, I think this is great for all involved. Good buzz for Saskatoon. Great for what it is. Most importantly, you have to remember getting the girl is easy compared to getting approval from the father of the girl." Signed Old Yeller.
Old Yeller. Who made the first move, and at what part of the date did that occur?
I'm assuming first move means kiss. First kiss.
Well, you could have gone right for a butt grab without kissing if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah, straight to the business. No, she made the first move, actually. We were on our way out, and they had just finished, like, saying C95 Bachelor's in the house, and everybody was, like, clapping.
Is that the restaurant?
Yeah, at the restaurant. And we were about to walk out the door, and she just grabs me and pulls me back, and into this it was a great kiss, and everybody was, like, clapping. And it was pretty intense.
Like, so a public kiss. I mean, is that what you were going to say, that you did just that?
Yeah, that's it.
And what brought you to that moment? Was it just being there and seeing everyone? And
Well, I probably wanted to do it earlier, but it was a big table. But no, the moment was perfect. Like, the music and, like, just how, like...
The crowd.
The
clapping. The cheering.
wow.
It was really...
That's a bit of a surprise. What emotion, Chris, to describe that first kiss now that we know the backstory? What was your emotion?
I wish I made the move. Like, that's the thing. Like, I was kind of like... well, the girl made the move, and, you know, I want to be the champ to come out with that kind of move. And, yeah, kind of wish I would have done that. I don't know.
A little bit of almost regret, I guess?
Yeah, maybe, yeah, okay.
Okay, regret. I mean, what was your emotion when you had the kiss?
Weak knees?
Weak knees?
Well, I had to pick her up.
Nice.
We have a picture of me having to pick her up after, but...
I had to look at your questions first.
Swept off your feet.
Swept. Okay, so if this wasn't a competition, This is regular life. Chris, would there be a second date?
I said most definitely. I think, from my perspective.
Amiee?
Yeah, he's gonna teach me how to play some video games.
Right, Super
yeah.
Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Who feels more of a connection between the two of you? Like, Chris, if you had to wager on which one of you felt more, who would you say?
Okay, I said hard to say.
Chris has gotten very good at not answering.
I know, I feel like
This
you're
has
full
gone,
of it.
as the 2 weeks has gone on, more and more, I won't say.
Amiee, who do you feel has more of a connection?
It's really tough. Like, I put me just because Chris has been on 5 dates in like 2 weeks, so obviously, like, but no, that was a tough one to answer.
Yeah, it's a little tough.
So maybe your dad
Maybe
has
my
more of a
dad.
connection. Wow, okay, I'm not getting much from these two, you guys.
Yeah, but it seems like there's a connection,
It
you know?
seems like there's something, right?
Yeah.
Tell us the dad fishing question.
Oh, he asked me if we went fishing and he wasn't catching any fish, and I was, if I would lend him my fishing rod. And I asked him if he was a man of luck, like he believed in luck, and he said no. So I was like, no, grab your own rod then.
You stink at fishing, right?
Yeah,
my fault.
My fault.
You suck, dude. Whatever. Catch your own fish.
It seems
Nice.
like you guys spent a lot of time, maybe getting to know Amii's dad. So after the date, was dad like on you like stink to find out what happened?
No, like, it was just really casual. We were watching, oh my gosh.
Big Bang.
Big Bang, there we go. And we just kind of talked, and he asked, like, how's the food and how everything was, and he's like, oh, I should have left the room when